Ma'am,
Yes, Judge.
do not argue with me. Got it? I know you don't. Apparently you don't. So back away from the podium. You guys are figuring out a way when you're coming back and putting the giving me the jury instructions, and we're proceeding June the 26th. You don't understand. You want to argue. I'm not arguing with you. You got it, counsel? You got it? No, you don't. Back away from the podium, I said, right now.
I ended up losing my house roughly June of last year. And I ended up staying with my brother in Ohio. What happened is I forwarded my address.
Slow down. Slow down.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and arraign you. You didn't show up on August the 28th, the 25th. This is the case assigned to Judge Hessen. It was an operating while impaired. She was awful kind to you too.
Yes.
And your charge here now is that you failed to pay $598.60, which I guess with the warrant fee now should be $35 more. Is that right, Lisa?
The balance on the A case is $598.60 and the B case is $296.
So you're charged with failure to pay $598 on the A case. If I find you didn't pay and your failure to pay was not without your fault, you could get 93 days with credit for 1 day served. On the other, I'm sorry, you said $296 on the other?
That's correct.
And you're charged with failure to pay $296 on the B file. You could be incarcerated 1 day for every $10 owed on that. So you could get 30 days on that. If you can satisfy that in full by payment, full by serving the jail term, or in part by payment and in part by serving the jail term. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign an advice of rights form today? You need
No,
it.
sir.
You're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty by a preponderance of the evidence. You have the right to a hearing. At that hearing, they have to prove you guilty by a preponderance of the evidence. That is that you failed to pay and your failure to pay was not without your fault. And you have the right to remain silent at that hearing, to bring in your own witnesses at that hearing, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and we're not going to have a hearing. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. Would you like a lawyer?
Yes, sir. Can I ask a question?
It depends if it's a question. You should really talk about it with your lawyer. So I'll give you a lawyer. You can't just come walking in here 10 months later. I mean, maybe other judges are more understanding. I'm not one of them.
I understand. I just want to explain.
No,
Okay.
I want to hear it.
Yes, sir.
9 months later, I guess. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I never have, never will. It's so incredibly disrespectful. You might as well bring in a flag that says, I have no respect for the greatest branch of government, the greatest country in the world. Go out, meet with your lawyer, come back in front of me, okay? Ralston, Lawrence Dwayne Ralston, 263-239-307. Yes, sir. Come on up here.
Just a second.
I also have Kenneth Lee Ralston, 260-239-310.
My brother, he's here with.
All right, come on up. All right, sir, your name?
I'm Lawrence and this is Kenneth.
You got to tell me your full name.
Lawrence Dwayne Ralston,
Your name.
Kenneth Lee Ralston.
All right, so you guys are charged with taking possession over the limit of walleye. It's this pike perch. You were 16 over limit according to them. This is a misdemeanor. It is punishable by up to $100 fines, 90 days jail, costs or all those, and there would be $160 in conservation fees, $10 a fish on your case, Lawrence, and on yours, Kenneth, it would be 17 fish or $170. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
You understand
Yes,
that, sir? Did you sign, read, and understand an advice or rights form, Kenneth Ralston?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you, Lawrence Ralston?
Yes, sir, I did.
All right, if you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all the rights on that advisory rights, and we're not gonna have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that, Kenneth?
Yes, sir.
Ralph? I mean Lawrence?
Yes, sir.
All right. Each of you have the right to a lawyer. I'll be happy to provide you with one at public expense. Would you like a lawyer, Lawrence?
No, sir.
Kenneth?
No, sir.
I'm entering a not guilty plea for you, okay, gentlemen? I'm gonna give you a $100 personal bond. You don't have to post any money. I'm gonna send you to the prosecutor. You can talk to her and see what she'll work out for you.
You entered a what for us?
Not guilty plea.
Oh, we want to plead.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I'm sure you'll make out at least, you can't do worse. If you plead guilty, I'm taking the plea. If you go talk to her, maybe you can get a civil infraction or something, okay?
Okay. Yes, sir.
So go talk to her
Can we talk to her today?
right now.
Okay.
She should be in the building. I had to schedule things late. I had an appointment this morning, so they were told to be in here at 9:45 and she should be here.
Let's see.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good
Thank
day.
you, Your Honor.
We'll see you back here. Jose Javier Medina Machi, Q60240451, and Manuel Medina Machin, 260240450. Good morning, Ms. Villarreal. Pleasure again. How are you?
I've been well, thank you.
Your name?
Beautiful, certified court interpreter.
My-
Paid to two.
I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm that you will make a true and accurate translation between the court and the defendants.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Mr. Manuel Machin, would you state your name, please?
Señor Manuel Macho, ¿puede usted por favor decir su nombre?
Manuel Medina Machete.
Manuel Medina Machín.
And how about you, Jose? Can you tell me your name?
¿Y quiere usted, José, puede decir su nombre?
Sí. José Javier Medina Machete.
Yes, José Javier Medina Machín.
Ah. These are, you're charged with fishing/gaming violations.
Ustedes son acusados de tener unos incumplimientos.
It,
Pues,
it-
la cuestión-
it is alleged that each of you were fishing without a license.
Se alega que cada uno de ustedes estaba pescando sin tener una licencia para hacerlo.
That is a
Yes.
misdemeanor.
Y esto es un delito menor.
It is punishable by up to $100 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that, Mr. Manuel Macho?
De $100 o máximo de 90 días en la cárcel como convicción. ¿Está claro con eso, señor Macho? Yes, yes.
Do you understand that, Mr. Jose Medina Macho?
But for we just pay fine?
No,
No.
just bear with me. Do you understand that, Mr. Jose Medina Macho?
Y señor José Medina Macho, ¿usted comprende eso también?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. Did, where's the advice of rights? I don't have one? Or do I? We got to give these guys advice of
It
rights.
was supposed to, I thought they were giving.
Tell them to give them to them. I can't now. I've got to go through this with,
And
all right, listen. Each of you are presumed innocent.
Cada uno de ustedes se supone que son ustedes.
Do you understand that, Manuel?
¿Comprende usted eso, Manuel?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you understand that, Jose?
¿Y usted se comprende?
Yes.
Yes.
You have the right to a trial.
Ustedes tienen el derecho de tener un juicio jurado.
You have the right to a jury trial.
Y tienen el derecho de tener un juicio jurado.
At that trial, you have the right to question their witnesses,
Y en ese juicio usted tiene el derecho de interrogar a partes.
to bring in your own witnesses,
Tiene el derecho de traer a sus propios testigos.
to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those
Es
witnesses.
derecho de usar el poder de citar a otras personas que vengan a necesitar.
You have the right to testify or remain silent at that trial.
Usted tiene el derecho de testificar y guardar
If
silencio.
you remain silent, that silence would not be held against you.
Guardan silencio. Durante el proceso de silencio no le puede perjudicar.
If you plead guilty, you're going to be giving up all of those rights and we will not have a trial of any kind. Do you understand that, Manuel Machi?
No van a tener un juicio de ningún tipo y renuncian todos estos derechos a mí. ¿Comprende usted eso, señor?
Oh, sí.
Usted
Entonces, ¿vamos a pagar la multa o?
And so we're going to pay fine for what?
Just bear with.
Por favor, dejen atención.
I'm not trying to lock you up over having a fishing without a license charge.
intento de mandarlos a la cárcel de
Okay, so just relax.
relájate,
Take a deep breath.
respiren profundamente.
It'll work out. Okay?
¿Está bien?
So do you understand everything I've said, Manuel Macho?
Así que Manuel Machel, comprendiste todo lo que se ha dicho.
Sí, sí.
Yes.
Do you understand everything I said, Machin Medina?
Y señor Machel Medina, ¿se ha comprendido todo?
Sí.
Yes.
Now, Jose Medina Machin, I'm sorry.
Y me refiero a José Machel Medina. Disculpe.
Sí.
All right,
Yes.
so you have the right to a lawyer.
Usted parece que tiene el derecho de tener un abogado.
I will be happy to provide each of you one at public expense if you would like one.
Y les gustaría tener yo con mucho gusto que le nombro uno por parte de la corte sin costo a ustedes. Ujú. Yes.
Do you want a lawyer, Mr. Manuel Mach?
Y señor Manuel Machel, ¿quiere usted tener un abogado mucho?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you want a lawyer, Mr. Jose Medina Mach?
Y señor José Medina Machel, ¿quiere usted también un abogado?
Sí.
Yes.
I am entering a not guilty plea.
Así que voy a procesar una declaración de no culpa
I'm giving each of you a $100 personal bond.
y le voy a dar a cada uno de ustedes una
You
fianza
do not have to post any money.
por estar haciendo un pagar dinero.
Here are your bond conditions.
Pero estas son cuáles son las condiciones.
You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. My court officer is going to bring the files to the prosecutor right now. You will go in there and talk to your lawyer. You will go talk to your lawyer first. And then your lawyer will go in and talk to the prosecutor with Ms. Villarreal.
Ajá.
Do you understand that?
¿Han comprendido eso?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay, I'm entering a not guilty plea, like I said.
Y como les dije, voy a procesar una declaración de no culpable.
Okay, so we'll take those files to the prosecutor. You can have a seat outside.
Así que esos expedientes suyos los vamos a mandar a la fiscalía. Se pueden sentar afuera. ¿Está?
All right? Any questions, gentlemen?
Tengan, señores. No.
I mean, it's
Lawyer, yeah.
We already have a fishing permit.
good. Tell your lawyer that.
Díganle eso a su abogado.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Baker.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You know, when you, Ms. Villarreal, it would be best if we have Spanish advice of rights down there. Maybe we can use those.
They were supposed to give it to her, Will said he couldn't find them.
Huh?
Like-
Lisa, can you have somebody give, Will Spanish advice of rights or,
Yes.
thank you. Do I have anything else down there? What is your name, sir?
Stevie Wiltolai.
I'm sorry?
Stevie Wiltolai.
How do you spell your last name?
Buktilaj.
That's what I'm team.
Okay. Sir, what is your name?
Stevie.
No, this gentleman.
Stevie Kennard.
Stephen Kennard.
Yes.
10:50.
And what is your name, sir?
I'm an observer. I'm here for Serena.
For what?
He's a-
Oh, for Serena. Okay, okay. No problem. Ma'am, are you here with Mr. Kennard? Okay, thank you.
Welcome speaking.
All right, I don't have anything ready, so as files come available, I'll be back out. Okay, it's gonna start a little slow because I had an appointment and told everybody 9:45 to start the dockets at, okay? Thank you. Now, stay seated. Is there one ready? Or is that? All right, people against John Lawrence Wood, 26M 703-415. Who is here on this one?
Mr. Carmen.
Mr. Carmen, can you state your appearance, please? Mr. Carmen? John, would you please go get him?
I don't believe he's in the building.
He's not in the building.
I'll text him.
This is his only case today. He was assigned to this felony.
Gotta take that phone out of here, sir. Phone's gotta be, signs all over the doors. I'll text him when I'm ready.
Where's John Wood at, Lisa? Is he on?
He's not on Zoom.
He didn't check in with me, but she can find some. Let me go talk to the prosecutor, see what I said.
I'm gonna get.
Miss Oro, can you join breakout room 4?
Yes, I did, and I did talk to defense attorney Mo Nasser, and I believe we are ready to go.
Okay, that was quick. Thank you.
You're welcome, and I'm sorry, I was actually in sometimes our PBK system doesn't update. I was in Judge Heston's waiting room for a long
That's
time. I
okay.
forget that you guys switched. Thank
That's
you.
okay. Mr. Carmen, have you talked to Mr. Wood this morning?
Yeah, sure. And I think you should be almost there.
Okay, he's coming in person?
Yes, you ordered him to.
Okay.
I think he'll be there shortly. I just talked to him a few minutes ago.
He's set for 10:15, Judge.
Okay. I don't have that file from Ms. Oro or Mr. Nasser. It's the same file.
Might
Ms.
be with
Oro?
might be with the prosecutor because it went into with Miss Esmaro.
Good morning, Lisa and Judge. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Very well, Judge. Very well. I'm here on Kobe Ferguson, and we're ready.
Can you bring in the file on Ferguson for me, please? Do you have it?
Let me see if I have it.
That's the one with Ms. Oro.
Yes, Judge.
I'll look for it.
She's saying she'll look for it.
Should be on stack, Judge.
In her
Well,
stack.
she
I put them all
doesn't-
together. She has it because I don't know who's special prosecutor till they show up. So she
Oh,
has
it
all
should
the
be in
files.
there.
Yes, it's.
Oh, found it. Okay, I'll bring it in a minute.
Thank you.
448.
Is John Wood here yet? Come on up here, sir. People against John Lawrence Wood, 26M703415. Your name?
John Wood.
Mr. Carmen?
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael A. Carmen, P73824 on behalf of the defendant.
So I understand that this will be a waiver. The prosecutor's written no objection to waiver. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
So, sir, you're charged with possession of less than 25 grams of cocaine. That is a 4-year felony. You have the right to a preliminary exam. At that preliminary exam, the people have to show that the crime was committed and that you were the one who probably committed the crime. If you waive your right to an exam, you're waiving that requirement, and you will automatically be bound over for further proceedings to the Wayne County Circuit Court. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Anybody force you to give up your right to a preliminary exam,
No, sir.
and you still wish to do that?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to accept the waiver. I find the waiver has been made voluntarily and understandingly. You're bound over for further proceedings to the Wayne County Circuit Court. June 2nd at 9 a.m. will be the AOI date, the arraignment on the information. Bond is 10,000 PR. Prosecutor did not indicate they have an objection to continuation of the bond, so the bond's continued. You've been going AA, correct?
Yes, sir.
Let me see it.
Yes, sir.
Let me see it.
Oh, I don't have, I didn't know I had that option, sorry. So,
Where is it? Where is it?
it's that one.
Well, you only live in Rockwood. You can go get it then, right?
Yes, sir. And,
You have it all done? You've been going twice a week?
yeah, yes, I have. I actually, I went a step further, Your Honor. Is I committed myself to, with the Oakdale, recovery.
Have you been testing weekly here?
Yeah, come back negative.
You're to continue testing weekly, okay? You're to continue going to AANA. You're gonna have to bring it down. A circuit judge sees you without that, they're likely to revoke your bond. You understand what I'm saying?
You want me to come back right now?
No, I'm gonna take you at your word, but
Thank you,
you
sir.
make sure you're going.
Yes, sir.
So your next court date, as I said, will be on June the 2nd. You could go down the hall and get your notice. Mr. Carmen, anything else on you?
Nothing, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Have a good day. Good luck, sir.
You too.
Thank you. Kobe Rashard Ferguson, 25B725-812, 25B728899. All right, Ms. Oro, your appearance.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Madison Oro on behalf of the people, PA 8398. And I realize my camera's not on.
Okay, Mr. Nasser.
Yes. Good morning, Your Honor, and to your staff. May this most honorable court, Mohammed Nasser, P74485, appearing on behalf of Kobe Ferguson, who appears via Zoom, consents to their hearing over Zoom. Mr. Ferguson, identify yourself for the record.
He's coming in right now, Judge. It was moving a little slow.
Did we ever get the competency report back?
Judge,
We
got
did, Judge.
Yeah, we got the Forensic Center's competency report back.
Yes. Kobe Ferguson.
Okay, sir, I'm gonna need to hear you, and you're gonna need to keep your voice up nice and loud, okay?
Yes. Kobe Ferguson.
Can you turn another light on there, please?
Yes. Is this better?
Yeah, that's 100% better. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Give me 1 second. I don't believe this was my case initially. Did Judge Hessen make a determination that the defendant was competent to stand trial yet?
Not, Judge, may it please the court?
Yeah.
Thank you
Go
so
ahead.
much, Judge. The evaluation came back from the Wayne County Center for Forensics. Found him competent. We were seeking an independent, but at this point, we are prepared to set this for an exam, and we'll deal with any other criminal responsibility issues at the higher court.
Okay, so, but there was never a finding by Judge Hessen that the defendant was determined to be competent to stand trial, true?
That is correct.
All right, so we're going to conduct that right now. Did the parties stipulate to the admission of the report that looks like February the 27th of 26?
We would stipulate the same, Judge.
All right, I'm
I
going to have
agree,
that
Judge.
marked Peoples 1. Does anybody have any evidence? I'm just asking as a matter of routine here. Ms. Oro, I presume not?
I do not, Judge. Thank you.
Don't either, Mr. Nasser?
No, Judge.
So I'm gonna the parties stipulate to the admission of People's One, which is the forensic report dated February, is that the 27th?
No. Yes.
All right. And nobody else has anything else to say, correct?
Correct, Judge.
Correct, Ms. Earl?
Correct, Judge.
Based on my review of the report, I'm going to find that the defendant is in fact competent to stand trial. That's based on the report of Laia Marshall, PhD, a licensed psychologist and consulting forensic examiner. And that report was received by the court on February the 27th. So I'll find defendant competent to stand trial. And you're withdrawing any request for an independent forensic, correct?
At this point, yes.
All right, so we're going to set this for exam. And that will be, when can we do this? I don't need it to be a Tuesday. Can't be a Wednesday. I'd like to,
I would ask this court for some available dates, and I have my calendar, Judge.
well, you tell me. You guys pick a date. I'm so easy to get along with. You pick a date. It just can't be Wednesday afternoon or that's probably it.
Thank you so much.
How about next week, Monday or Wednesday? Is that enough time?
I don't know about Mr. Nasser.
Monday's a
Judge.
holiday, Judge.
That's,
You can't,
well,
you can't
well,
do
I figured
Wednesday.
these lawyers were so hardworking, they'd come in on Memorial Day. I'm just kidding. All right, what about the week after, what about the week after that on a Monday? Do I have any availability on this 1st of June, Lisa?
Yeah, in the afternoon you do, 1 o'clock.
Can you guys do June 1 in the afternoon?
Judge, I cannot do June 1 in the afternoon. I have many hearings and I'm just not I have no faith that I will get to you on time. I could do that the second on the Thursday, and I could do the following week as well, starting Monday, June 6th.
It's Monday, June 8th.
Oh, am I
Right.
looking at the wrong? I think it would be Monday, June 6th,
June 6th is a Saturday.
Okay, my calendar's wrong in front of me. So whatever that
Wait a minute, I can't hear you at all, Mr. Nasser. Hang on, slow down. Can you guys do it on Monday, June the 8th at 1 p.m.? Am I good then, Lisa?
You have a jury trial at 10 o'clock that day.
What's the name of the case?
Michael Rebant with Mr. Ramsayer.
I don't want to go past that.
Judge, could we do June the 12th, Friday? I'm available
No,
that
I'm
entire.
not here. I'm not here. I need you guys to figure out a date, go into the breakout room with you, if you would, please. I can't. I've got a little bit of. So you can't do it the 1st. I got a jury trial on the 8th. How about the 9th?
Judge, I can do the 9th.
In the afternoon? Am I good, Lisa?
Let me check. Yes, you're good that day.
Mr. Nasser, you good for the 9th?
We'll make it work, Judge. The afternoon meeting, 1 o'clock.
Yep, June 9th at 1 p.m., okay?
Perfect, thank you.
We'll be there.
Anything else anybody needs to bring up?
Nothing from the people, Judge, thank you.
Nothing
All
from
right.
defense.
Wait a minute, let me just do this. Give me 1 second here. We do understand, and I called both cases. I just want to make clear for the record that the report that I marked that we received February 27 also pertains to file 25B728899. So there's a second charge, different incident date, defendant found competent to stand trial on that file as well. People's One admitted pursuant to stipulation. And We'll set it for exam. I'm gonna do one after the other, so I hope we're gonna have all these witnesses here. So we're gonna do the same date, June the 9th at 1 PM on this one.
Okay, sounds good, Judge. I was actually just going to
I
ask if
presume
that
there's
included
different
both.
witnesses. I didn't get far enough to check, but they'll just all have to be here at 1 if they would, please, okay?
Okay, Judge, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Have a good day, ladies
You
and
too.
gentlemen.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, Judge. We'll see you on the 9th.
Thank you very much. You have to appear in person that day, Mr. Ferguson. People against Poe, Brian Poe, Brian DeVar Poe, 24W8355698.
Good morning.
B, E, and B.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mr. Shepard, bring me up my client. As opposed to standing in my immediate left, sir, can you state your name for the record? Whoa.
What made him come in today? I'm curious.
He honestly believed that he
Come to court for,
a year or two to get his license back, and obviously it was
why would you walk in? I want to know. Why would you walk in here 2 years after the fact? Maybe I don't feel like getting it done.
I understand, Your Honor.
No, I don't think you do. Maybe I don't want to get it. You want something now, so you come walking in. Maybe I want to set this for 2030. I'm not kidding.
I'm very good.
I hate this. This is so disrespectful. There's nobody, if defendant's not figured that out yet, how disrespectful that any judge in any court is going to find this. What does he do for a living?
Your Honor, he works at, or he does skills trades.
How much you making an hour? Tell me how much you're making per hour. Yeah. And what Ford plant you work at?
You're wrong.
Gotta show up. Can't not show up. Does he have any other holds?
Not to my knowledge, but
You got 1, 2 others. You got $150 with you, right?
sorry.
1,500, 10% is your bond. I'll set it on the e-file. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. Pretrial date in this case will be May the 27th. This is a Woodhaven case. I doubt you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer, though, okay? If you want to fill out a petition for one, you can, but if you're making $35 an hour, unless you're only working 5 hours a week, you're not going to qualify. You're working 40, right? All right, so I'll just indicate he stands mute, waives formal reading, posts $150 down the home, and then you come back on May the 27th. And we will give you that notice, okay? So you get 2 paper notices on these cases, May the 27th at 10. Any questions? Stop doing this. You got it? You got it? All right, good luck. Thanks. Brian. Daryl Bryan.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good Sunday. My client will do something.
Daryl Bryan. 24B1466622A and B. Judge Hessen was so nice, she didn't even put him on probation, then he didn't bother showing up here for 10 months. Your name?
Daryl Bryant.
What is he gonna do?
Your Honor, my understanding that he has outstanding balances. I was gonna ask him whether the warrant set aside, he can make $300 payments a day.
Well, that isn't good enough. He's gonna have to plead guilty then, right?
Yes, Your Honor, the violation.
You're gonna plead guilty to failure to pay $598.60? Yes?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty, you could get 93 days with credit for 1 served. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Yeah, I covered all your rights with you already, right?
Yes, sir.
To the charge you failed to pay $598.60, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Did you fail to pay?
I did fail to pay.
And to the charge again that you failed to pay on the B file, $296, how do you plead to that?
Yep.
Did you fail to pay?
Yes, sir.
Just can't do this. I'll accept your plea. I'm gonna have you pay, you're gonna pay the money on the PBT refusal, okay? That's $296. You pay that now. On the other case, I could set up a payment plan. Remind me, where does he work at? You have to take your hat off, sir. Where does he work at?
Your Honor, I believe that he's out of state. Where do you work at, sir?
MCR, box truck is what I'm.
How much do you make?
Under 1,000 a week.
Your Honor, I was gonna propose $200 a month starting June 15th. That'll be a 3-month payment plan.
I'll tell you what, I'll have him pay $75 bi-weekly, which is less than you're asking them for, beginning July the 15th, okay? $75 bi-weekly. You'll all be done with the PBT refusal, and then you pay $75 bi-weekly beginning July the 15th. Now, listen very carefully. If you don't have the money, you call the court, you get somebody, they'll send you to Judge Heston. She'll give you an extension. I know she will. But you cannot do this, okay?
Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right, best of luck.
Thank you, Judge.
Can I put something on the record? I did a forward address. That's where the issue came in. And it went to my, I guess, the last known address. Can I put that on file for today?
Yes,
Thank you, Judge.
thank you. All right,
Judge, can I see who's in the jail? Can I get your name at Wayne County Jail?
At the Wayne County Jail there, interview room, can you tell us your name, please? You're gonna have to unmute there. Mr. Graziani,
Good morning, Judge. Good
would you please have your client sign this advice of rights?
Judge, I shall.
Thank you. So defendant's going to plead to allowing the licensed driver to drive, and then the no proof is going to, is he pleading to no proof or not?
Pleading to no proof, Judge.
Thanks. And then they're also going to dismiss the no license and the registration plate charge, right?
That is correct, Judge.
Okay. Sir, what is your name there?
Jesse Scarina?
That's.
Me?
No, that's Jesse Scarina, please.
I got it. Thank you.
Lisa, can I have a breakout room with him?
We'll be right now.
So, people against Adam Christopher Murray filed 26M669890A and B and C. All right,
For the record, John Graziani, attorney on behalf of Adam Murray.
sir, your name?
Christopher.
So he's going to plead to allow an unlicensed driver to drive. He's also going to plead responsible to no proof of insurance. They're going to dismiss the driver license expired and the expired registration plate, correct?
That is correct,
Is
Judge.
that what you want to do?
Yes, Your
You
Honor.
plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That is punishable by up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs or all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead on the no proof of insurance, that's a 0-point civil infraction. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial of any kind. You understand that?
Yes, Your
The
Honor.
charge, no proof of insurance, how do you plead?
Guilty.
It's responsible?
Responsible.
Do you have valid insurance now?
But all
We have everything, Judge.
To the charge allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you in control of a motor vehicle that was being operated on March 17th of 26, a 2010 Mazda on I-75 near King and Brownstown?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you were suspended, revoked, or denied at the time?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
I am not.
Anybody-
I am not.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
All right, that plea is accepted to no proof of insurance. I'm accepting the plea to allowing the licensed driver to drive. I'm dismissing the expired plate and drive while license expired, and I'm ready for sentence. Anything?
Judge, I'd like to just indicate that this gentleman has been in a trap. He's been helping his mother out, who recently moved in last several months from Alabama. They just, purchased a mobile home in the area, and it's been tough for him. Finally, his mother's able to work, and to put it simply, Mr. Murray's been carrying a load, and it's stretching out financially. So I hope you have compassion in the situation, Judge.
Anything?
No, Your Honor.
So you have insurance. I'm going to reduce that to 145. Okay, I'll take your word on the on the other. You do have a valid license now. I'm going to go $50 in fines. $30 cost, 75 victims' rights fee.
Repeat that, I can't hear us.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on out there. It's 50 fines, 30 costs, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. So that's 80 plus 125. You're took 205 or 30 days plus the 145. You owe $350. Do you have all that today?
He does not, Judge. He'll need probably several weeks and.
Does he have anything today?
On Tuesday, well, next time he gets paid is Tuesday. And how much money will he have? $150 and
You
we're
get paid weekly or bi-weekly?
Bi-weekly.
How about you pay $75 bi-weekly? Well, can you pay $100 bi-weekly?
Yeah.
And you're gonna start that a week from tomorrow,
Yes, Your Honor.
beginning May the 27th. So we can give them a printout on that, Lisa. I don't care which is paid first. Actually, let's have them pay the misdemeanor first. So you can have them pay $100 bi-weekly beginning the 26th, and when he's done with that one, then he can pay on the no proof.
Thank
Okay?
you, Judge. Thank you so much.
Anything else? All right, best of luck to you. Thank you.
Judge, do you have the file up there for Parrot?
No. No, I do not.
Mr. Mihana, did you talk to the prosecutor?
Good morning. I did. This is a case that's already set for an exam for next week. We did that last week and we're just proceeding towards the exam.
I'll call the prosecutor. He has another hearing. That's why I was trying to move him
I'm
along.
gonna have to have the prosecutor in on Larkin after I take this plea. Scott Michael Bearden, 267-10492.
Again, good morning, Judge and staff. John Graziani, appearing on behalf of Scott Beard, who's to my left. Please identify yourself, sir.
Scott Michael Bearden.
All right, good morning to you both. Mr. Graziani, what are we doing on this?
Judge, we're having dismissal of the operating with a high VAC with Mr. Bearden pleading guilty to operating while intoxicated, first offense.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty to operating while intoxicated, is this the first offense?
This is a first offense.
It's punishable by up to 500 fines, 93 days jail, 360 hours community service. Court costs are all 6 points, license suspension or revocation in accordance with your record. Your vehicle could be or might have to be immobilized depending upon your record. Assuming you otherwise have a valid license, you'd be suspended for 6 months, 6 points with no restricted for the first 30 days. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. I just gotta have you guys have these advice of righteous ones.
Judge, my apologies. And all of a sudden it became a little crazy in there.
You're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to say anything. If you choose to say something in or out of court, whether orally or in writing, it can be used against you. You have the right at a trial to testify or remain silent. You have the right to cross-examine their witnesses. You have the right to bring in your own witnesses. You have the right to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. You have the right to testify, as I said, or remain silent. And if you plead guilty, you're waiving the presumption of innocence and you're waiving the requirement that they prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is this how you wish to proceed?
Yes, sir.
To the charge of operating while intoxicated, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Can you call in, Mrs. Morrow, please? 249. All right. Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Hang on 1 second. I'm sorry. Were you operating a motor vehicle May 6th of 26 on West and Veterans Parkway in the city of Trenton?
Yes, sir.
Prior to operating that motor vehicle, did you drink alcohol? And if so, what did you drink and how much did you drink?
Drank 3 cans of beer within approximately an hour. I'm not a big drinker, so let's.
How big were the beers?
16 ounces. I
Oh, no, they're bigger than that.
Okay.
Well, how big? There's,
They were, but this tall.
what, 32 ounce?
They were big ones.
Okay, so they were, you put your hands up. It looked like you were showing about 32 ounce.
Judge, we can basically state that he had 6 beers within an hour and a half on an empty stomach. They were known as nanny daddies. I I'm past.
Any daddies?
Yeah, I'm past my drinking days, so.
We got all different names for everything anymore, don't they? Just to confuse
I'm
us.
a big drinker, so it's really.
All right, okay. Did you feel like your ability to operate the motor vehicle was significantly and materially affected due to the consumption of the alcohol, and if so, in what way?
Afterwards, yes, I did. At first, I felt.
I know. Why were you pulled over?
Technically, I wasn't pulled over, I got my car stuck in a hole and I called my wife.
How'd you get stuck in the hole?
They have like a big hole and it was surrounded by tape.
Judge, if I may interject, what happened is Mr. Bearden inadvertently drove into a construction zone, and as a result of his inability to drive, because he was significantly impaired, he drove into that zone, and so.
Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Ah. Kind of making yourself sound like a choir boy right now, you know that? I'm kind of, I mean.
No, I'm sorry.
All right, that's all right. Did he take a blood test or a breath test?
He had a blood test, and it appears that it was 0.19 and 0.20.
Okay. And you stipulate that that was an accurate reading for purposes of the plea?
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Please accept it to that charge of operating while intoxicated. I'm going to dismiss the super drunk, the high BAC, order a screening and assessment is required by law. I'm going to give you a sentence date. I want you to go into AA. How old are you? 50?
48.
48? Let me see. What kind of a record does he have?
Judge, he doesn't have a drinking and driving record.
I see. I want you to go into AANA at least once per week, okay? One time per week. AANA. We're going to hand you a form. You have to go in person. Every time you go, you have to have the form signed. Every time you come to court, you have to bring the form with you. You understand that? What's the problem?
Judge, the problem is that there's a transportation issue. He and his wife share the vehicle. That's why he's concerned. But I'm going to explain to him afterwards that he's in a position where he can do it.
You live on Marion, right?
Yes, sir.
They got all kinds of them. We'll talk to you in probation. Ask them where to go. Okay? You're gonna have to go. Usually when people act reluctant like you are, they don't follow through and
I'm going to. I'm going to.
what day do you have for a sentencing, Lisa?
June 2nd at 8:30.
All right, your appearance.
And good morning, Your Honor, not to Brown about the people.
Can you do me a favor, please? Can you make sure that the lawyers are having their clients sign the advice of rights so I don't have to cover them verbally?
Judge, it's my
Oh,
fault.
it's okay. It's okay. It's all, I'm not assigning blame here. I'm just asking everybody to try to do that for me, okay? So that's it. You're gonna go down the hall, get your paper notice. You're gonna go over to probation, fill out a questionnaire and be interviewed. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, thank you. You're all set. Bruce Curtis Larson Larkin the third, 26M687124. What do we have here? Your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Paul Kaiser, P55598 on behalf of Mr. Larkin.
Your name? Mrs. Morrow, I need your name.
Good morning, Your Honor, not to on behalf of people BAA 493.
So one thing I'd like you to do, maybe other judges like this, it's fine. I don't want to keep adjourning these civil infractions. First of all, I don't need the lawyer to have spent 2 weeks talking with his client about whether or not he wants to accept the offer. And quite honestly, I don't want to be getting in the habit of doing basic driver courses and driver improvement courses. It just delays things. So I'm going to ask you guys to go back and figure out what you're going to do today on it. Does he have a bad record?
I don't think so, Your Honor, based on my opinion.
Well, he's going 90 and a 70. Do you want to be a NASCAR driver or is you going to get him to slow down?
Yeah, I'll get him to slow down. He drives for a
Go
living.
talk again, see if you can resolve it. No basic driver courses. Let's try to see if we can resolve it today. If not, that's fine. I'll set it for formal in 2 weeks.
Thank you, Judge.
Take that. Sadie Kennard, Stephen James Kennard, 26I-707-676. All right, Mr. Kennard, your name?
The record scene of covered white appearing on the council.
Good morning. Ms. Alloway, I'm gonna need you on Zoom here. Your name, sir?
Steve Kennard.
All right, so and you guys are comfortable saying this is going to trial?
Judge, today is again time set for final pretrial conference in this matter. This is my third time appearing here. We appeared on 5/5/25 and the court.
26, you mean?
26, and the court entered an order that the complaining witness must appear.
Where is the complaining witness?
It's my understanding that the complaining witness is in Arizona in an alcohol treatment facility.
All right, let's get Ms. Allo here. Where's she at? 237?
Yep.
I mean, was I aware that she was in Arizona? I doubt I would have required her. Can I have
Your
Ms.
Honor, I'm
Allo
on
come in here,
Zoom.
please?
Yes.
Thank you. I can't
Judge,
believe I would order somebody to
She's
fly
on
from-
Zoom, Judge.
Yeah, I wouldn't order somebody to fly from Arizona if I was aware of it, unless I was really having more with it.
And I don't know if she's in Arizona at the
We're gonna find out.
judge, but
We're gonna find out. Your name, ma'am?
Bonnie Lynn Marion Stewart
Where are you now, ma'am?
in Tucson, Arizona,
How long have you been in Tucson, Arizona?
since May 7th.
So you left 2 days after this, right? After the pretrial? That was on May the 5th?
Yes, and I was trying to log in on Zoom, but it wouldn't let me. So my
Let me
apologies.
get- Is Ms. Holloway in here yet?
I'm on Zoom, Your Honor.
Okay, can you come in here? We're gonna set a trial date.
Okay, no problem.
we have a trial date. and-
June, I know, June the 26th. But I want to make sure we're all set with instructions.
Yes, Judge, but just for the record, when we appeared on May the 5th, the court was very clear and entered the order on the record that if the complaining witness did not appear for the final pretrial conference, that this case will be dismissed. She was,
One second. Your name?
Morning, Your Honor, Nora Oliver, copy.
Okay, so can I cut this short?
Judge,
Can I cut this short? I'm not dismissing this case because she went into inpatient treatment 2 days. Listen to me, please. I'm not dismissing this case because she went inpatient 2 days later. Otherwise, I should order every lawyer on every case and every party on every case to come in here in person, and I don't do that. I got lawyers on Zoom all day long. I'm not revisiting it. You can take it up on appeal. Any court that throws this out, I don't know what to tell you. She's here. Has she conferred with you, Ms. Holloway?
yeah,
All right, that was the purpose. So let's not talk about that.
for the record, Judge, I asked
Counsel.
if I could Zoom and I was told that I would need to appear.
I'm not gonna argue about it. If she's trying to make herself, she's an inpatient. You're an inpatient, right?
Yes,
I mean, she's trying to help herself.
I understand, Judge, but on 5.
Ms. White, Ms. White, Ms. White,
Wasn't.
Ms. White. Listen to me. I've heard enough. She doesn't have to be on 5/5. No judge ordered her to be here on 5/5. Did any judge in the country order her to be here on 5/5? If they did, tell me who. If they didn't, why talk about it? They don't have to be here every time.
Judge, you ordered her to.
Ma'am,
Yes, Judge.
do not argue with me. Got it? I know you don't. Apparently you don't. So back away from the podium. You guys are figuring out a way when you're coming back and putting the giving me the jury instructions, and we're proceeding June the 26th. You don't understand. You want to argue. I'm not arguing with you. You got it, counsel? You got it? No, you don't. Back away from the podium, I said, right now. Priority waste. 26SO25069.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Elizabeth Trombley appearing on behalf of Priority Waste.
All right. We got defective equipment. This is going to be dismissed. It says in compliance with the law. True?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you won one of these. Congratulations.
First time.
Case dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, yeah, bullshit. I want to email me the jury. So I'll be just.
No, you're not. You want to argue with me? I don't know why you wanted to argue with me. You want to argue with me. I'm not going to argue with you. They don't pay me enough to argue with people or lawyers or anybody else. I'm telling you.
The prosecutor has indicated to me that she's going to CC me.
I will get the prosecutor in here when I'm ready to call the prosecutor in.
Okay, I'm not in any rush, Judge. Just
Good. Keith Haddix.
Good morning, Your Honor.
People against Keith James Haddix, 26W710099. Appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. May it please the court. Clint Kesto, P69711, appearing on behalf of Keith Haddix. I know he was in the waiting room. There he is.
Mr. Haddix?
State your name.
Keith Haddix.
All right.
Hello.
What are we doing? Are we just going? We're going to exam. Okay,
We're just
exam to
going to exam.
continue. Exam to continue. May 26th at 10:15, okay?
In person, correct?
In person, and we should be able to appear on that date, okay?
Thank you.
I mean, we should be able to proceed right at that time, so try to be here on time if you would, please. Thank you very much.
Thank
Have
you.
a good
Have a
day.
good week.
People against Barrett, Dalton James Barrett, 26T71000092. Is Parrott here?
Good morning, Your Honor. Najad Mihana appearing on behalf of Mr. Parrott, P59371.
Good morning, Mr. Mihana. Can I have Mr. Parrott? Where's he at?
He should be on Zoom.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, sir, I'm going to ask you to take your hat off, stop walking, and tell me your name, please.
My name is Dalton Parrott.
All right, stop walking, please. Just stop.
Yep,
Get
I had
a
to
good
step,
connection.
I had to go outside.
Are we just proceeding to the exam next week? This doesn't have a stip in it.
Yes, Your Honor. We're proceeding towards the exam that we set last week for next week.
All right, that will be May the 26th at 10 a.m. We should be able to start right then, okay?
All righty. Thank you much. Have a good holiday.
Thank you. All right. Seraphim. Jesse James Scarina, 23F712753. Good morning.
Mr. Serena, I am standing in for the attorney of record, Van Gonning. Mr. Serena, will you unmute, please? He has to push the button on the phone.
You have to push the button there, sir, to unmute. I don't know if he knows how to do it. I had to ask.
Or the.
Right,
When we were in the breakout room.
right.
He has issues seeing without his glasses, so that
So do I.
we all.
It gets worse.
Yeah.
So you had to see me lose my cool a little bit here.
Take it back, Judge.
Well, I don't like lawyers arguing with me, okay? First thing my dad told me when I passed the bar, he told me three things, one of which don't argue with the lawyer with the judge after they made their decision. Really? I believed it then, I believe it now. Mr. Scarina, your name?
Jesse Scarina.
All right, so this is going to be a waiver.
That is correct, Your Honor. Give me, Mr. Serena, I went over the nature and purpose of a preliminary examination. My understanding is he wishes to waive his right to that examination and have this matter bound over to further proceedings.
All right, is that what you want to do, Mr. Scarina?
I think so, Your Honor. I'm
Any
lost on all
objection
this
to
stuff.
Ms. Belcher standing in for your attorney of record, Mr. Gonick?
Yes.
You have an objection or you don't have an objection?
No, I don't have an objection.
All right, so she tells me you're going to waive your right to an exam on this charge of operating while intoxicated, third offense. And that means the driving on a suspended will go with that file to the Wayne County Circuit Court. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And do you agree to that?
Yes.
And you understand by waiving your right to an exam, you're waiving the requirement that the people prove that the crime was committed and that you were the one who probably committed the crime, and you'll be bound over for further proceedings to the circuit court. Do you understand that?
Oh, I thought that was for seeing about getting bounded out of jail.
That's what we discussed we would address next week in the circuit court, but you're agreeing to go downtown to the circuit court.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Anybody force you to do that?
No.
I'm gonna accept the waiver. We'll set it over for arraignment on the information. Call Ms. Holloway and Ms. White in here. on Kennard. 30,000, 10% bond will be continued. And you're bound over, and the further proceedings will take place 1 week from today on May the 26th at 9:00 a.m. in the Wayne County Circuit Court.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Any questions, sir?
No, sir.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Well, you have two more minutes, so.
Okay, all right, well, take care.
They're letting them know.
They're coming in.
They're letting them know.
All right, let's take Katian. Eric? Katian?
It's good.
Eric Anthony Katian, 260-702-767. Appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Just checking when we have my client who approaches, also present as the conservation officer. Is there any taking record? Eric Katay.
Your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Ariel Young.
What count is he pleading to here?
Your Honor, he's pleading to an amended charge of illegal transport, and then the final count, which I believe is the last one.
Who wrote this up?
Man prosecutor.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. This makes no sense.
Your Honor, he's pleading to a illegal transport of a firearm, the dismissal
Well,
of.
she's got improper written down, and then she's got pleads guilty, improper, failure to wear winter orange, 1 year probation, stiff to $6,000 restitution for deer.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this yours? No. Let me talk to them both. Let me talk to you two both. You and the prosecutor. Come here, Ms. Alloway. I'm gonna get you and Ms. White out of here. Stephen James, I'll be right with you. Stephen James Kennard, 260-707-676. Okay, Mr. Kennard, your appearance. Where's Mr. Kennard?
I can tell, if he has more of well. The fire here.
Hang on 1 second. I need to talk to you and the prosecutor on the one file. I'm confused. I mean, you and the defense lawyer on the one file. I'm confused. All right, is he out there? All right, here's what, then I really covered everything. So let me get your appearances here. It's 260-707-676, Stephen James Kennard. Name?
Good morning. People.
Name?
Seen White.
When can you get this jury instructions to me? I want to be clear about this. I'm going to ask you two to agree to them. If you don't or can't, and that's fine, we'll argue what you guys can argue, whatever the differences are before the trial. I'd like them in final form, listing everything, all the instructions. And I'd like them by, can you get them to me by June the 17th? Okay, jury instructions due
Would you like,
June 17th. Trial will be June 26th at 8:30.
would you like defense and I to confer prior to submission or?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna hope that you guys have talked about it, and if you can't resolve, if you can't resolve any issues, I'd rather you guys tell me, and we set it the week before, what would be June the 19th for any hearing on differences in terms of what jury instructions you would like. But this is pretty clear. This is the message. Right, I know.
But I'd just like to ask the.
Good morning, Your Honor. But this courtroom hearing quickly turned into a brutal lecture. A defendant finally showed up nearly 10 months after missing court dates and ignoring payments, and the judge was furious from the very start. The defendant tried explaining that he lost his house and moved to Ohio, but the judge immediately cut him off, calling the behavior incredibly disrespectful. Things only got worse when the court revealed he owed hundreds of dollars and could now face serious jail time. The judge made it crystal clear that disappearing for months and then casually walking back into court would never be tolerated. Even when the defendant tried apologizing and explaining the address issue, the judge refused to hear excuses and warned him that this kind of disrespect could land him behind bars. The tension inside the courtroom became painfully awkward as everyone watched the defendant struggle to answer simple questions. In the end, the defendant pleaded guilty and was ordered onto a strict payment plan while receiving one final warning from the judge: don't ever do this again.